Thank you so much again for tuning in to this another edition of our toy review, and this time we feature no other than the 2011 Jazz. We're talking about the Reveal the Shield edition or series of the Transformers. Okay, now let's start with the actual car mold that was used. Actually, it is a Porsche, according to my friends, and some things are just retained with the original G1 Jazz toy, particularly the transformation mode, and some opportunities that I can see here, some rooms for improvement, particularly number one are the mags. Personally, I would prefer that the mags should be or the color of the mags should be different to that of the actual tires, so that you can distinguish the actual mags from the tires. Okay, and of course, the chrome paint is not that much. We have here the roof, of course. It is chrome, and yeah, the paints here. Okay, it's chrome as well. Alright, so another thing that I've noticed that needs improvement is that the part here wherein the actual arms of Jazz, I think there should be a slot here wherein so that the hands cannot easily fall every time you're crazy and start to shake this. You see, the problem is there's too much force in shaking this. Tendencies for the arms to go down easily. Okay, but this time, as you can see here, every time I shake it, it doesn't really fall down. Anyways, special features, of course, the speakers here that you can open, make an adjustment. Actually, I just have to pull it down here. Okay, and open this slide. There. 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 I don't know if you captured it, but I'm going to apply the same thing on the other speaker. Pull it off here. Pull it off. There. There. Once you're here, you just have to adjust it. Okay. Here's challenge. Okay. Then make adjustments again. You just have to be careful not for this to get break. Okay. As I was mentioning, you should be careful for this to be unbreak. So yeah, I think I've just break it accidentally. So I guess I'll just have to connect this again here. I guess here's a problem with the Transformer toys recently. They're quite complicated compared to the G1 version. So yeah, there we go. Oops. There we go. Here's a cool mode. I call this the cool mode of Jazz car, or the Porsche car, wherein the two speakers or subwoofers, as you call it, could be placed outside of the car. Now, to transform this stuff here, first is you've got to remove the gun or the weapon of Jazz here in this slot. There. Now, if you have a G1 Jazz toy, you'll notice the resemblance or the influence of this toy with the G1 series. Okay, I've just opened the doors here and pull off the leg, just like that. Bend. Be careful. And voila. Just have to concentrate on the feet here. This is actually one of my favorite parts for this toy. Okay, and the feet. Okay. Okay, there we go. There, we have the feet now. And pull off the arms. It just break again. And just connect that here. Pull off the arms. And I just have to adjust. And see, this is one of the resemblance in the Jazz G1 toy. As you can see, the arms are being folded on that part, which is quite similar to that of the Jazz toy. Sorry, I'll just have to make adjustments on this first. And here's the thing. Notice the head here. When you turn this down, the head will automatically roll up. Cool, isn't it? And then we'll fix this stuff here. Adjust the roof to be the back of the actual Jazz. There. Now I'll just have to fix this subwoofers here to make it look more cool and flashy. See. There. Okay. We have now the actual Jazz toy. Stand there. And actually, here's the weapon or the gun of Jazz. I just have to pull this off here. There we go. There. And give it to him like that. There we go. We have the actual Jazz toy here. I just have to. There we go. Very nice. Very beautiful. Very flashy. And of course, the points of articulation made it more impressive. Okay, and he looks cool. Definitely, he looks cool. And what's more interesting is that I got this for only yellow tag price, because usually this costs 700 pesos, and I just got this at around 350. Okay, so that wraps up our toy review for tonight. Good night. Bye.